Imagine diving into warm, crystal-clear tropical waters, where sunlight dances through the surface and paints shifting patterns on the sandy ocean floor below. The gentle sway of the current carries you deeper, inviting you into a world that feels both ancient and alive. All around, you're surrounded by vibrant coral gardens teeming with life. Schools of shimmering fish dart between the branches, their scales flashing every color of the rainbow. The reef pulses with energy, each creature playing its part in this underwater symphony. Suddenly a creature of breathtaking beauty glides past, its shell a masterpiece of amber and gold, catching the sunlight as it moves. The intricate patterns on its back seem almost otherworldly, a living mosaic crafted by nature over millions of years. This is the Hawksbill Sea Turtle, a living jewel and one of the ocean's most magnificent reptiles. With its slender, pointed beak and graceful movements, the hawksbill is perfectly adapted to life among the coral, slipping effortlessly through narrow crevices in search of food. For millions of years, these ancient mariners have shaped the world's reefs, playing a vital role in their health. By feeding on sponges and other invertebrates, hawksbills help maintain the delicate balance of the reef ecosystem, allowing corals to thrive and supporting countless other species. Yet, the hawksbill's beauty has become its curse. Its shell, known as tortoise shell, has been prized for centuries by artisans and collectors, used to create jewelry, combs, and decorative objects. This relentless demand has driven the hawksbill to the brink of extinction. Once abundant across the world's tropical oceans, their numbers have plummeted, and today, they are one of the most endangered sea turtles on the planet. But the threats don't end there. Hawksbills face a daunting array of dangers: poaching for their shells, loss of nesting beaches, entanglement in fishing gear, and the destruction of coral reefs from pollution and climate change. Each challenge pushes them closer to the edge, and their survival hangs in the balance. Yet, the story of the hawksbill is also one of resilience and hope. Against all odds, these turtles continue to return to their ancestral beaches to nest, and hatchlings still make the perilous journey from sand to sea. Around the world, dedicated scientists, conservationists, and local communities are working tirelessly to protect hawksbills. Through research, habitat restoration, and education, they are giving these ancient mariners a fighting chance at survival. Understanding the hawksbill is the first step toward saving it, and the reefs it protects. By learning about their unique role in the ecosystem, we can appreciate just how vital they are to the health of our oceans. So let's dive in and meet the magnificent Hawksbill Sea Turtle, a true guardian of the reef, whose survival is intertwined with the fate of the ocean itself. When you spot a hawksbill, you're seeing something truly special. Its narrow, pointed beak, resembling a hawk's, sets it apart, perfectly adapted for reaching into coral crevices for food. Look for two pairs of prefrontal scales between the eyes, a unique feature among sea turtles. The real spectacle is its shell, a stunning mosaic of amber, orange, and brown, with overlapping scutes forming a jagged edge. Hawksbills are medium-sized, usually 2 to 3 feet long and weighing up to 150 pounds. Hatchlings start tiny and dark, developing their vibrant colors as they mature. Each flipper has 2 visible claws, another subtle clue. These features make the hawksbill unmistakable, a charismatic reptile perfectly adapted to life on the reef. The hawksbill isn't just beautiful, it's a crucial ecosystem engineer. Its highly specialized diet sets it apart. Hawksbills are the only reptiles that feed almost exclusively on sea sponges. Their sharp beaks let them snip sponges from the reef, even those toxic to most other creatures. By eating sponges, hawksbills prevent them from overrunning corals, keeping reefs healthy and diverse. Where hawksbills decline, sponges take over and coral health suffers. Their presence is a sign of a balanced, thriving reef. Without these gardeners, reefs risk becoming sponge-dominated wastelands. Protecting hawksbills means preserving the entire coral ecosystem. Their survival is essential for the reefs they so diligently guard. The hawksbill's life begins with a perilous dash from nest to sea, dodging predators on the beach. Hatchlings then enter the lost years, drifting in open ocean currents, feeding and growing in floating seaweed. As they mature, they migrate to coastal coral reefs, their lifelong homes and feeding grounds. Adult hawksbills are incredible navigators, traveling thousands of miles between feeding sites and nesting beaches. Females return to their birthplace every few years to lay eggs, often choosing secluded, vegetated beaches. Each nesting season, a female lays several clutches of over 100 eggs. With lifespans of up to 60 years, hawksbills connect distant ecosystems through their epic migrations. Their journey is a testament to endurance and instinct. Hawksbills are true citizens of the tropics, thriving in the sun-drenched, warm waters of the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. These remarkable sea turtles have adapted to life in some of the most vibrant and diverse marine environments on Earth, gliding gracefully through coral reefs and coastal shallows. Their range is astonishing, stretching across more than 100 countries and countless islands. Yet, it's the healthy coral reefs that serve as their true strongholds. These underwater cities provide food, shelter, and safe passage for hawksbills. The Caribbean, the vast Indo-Pacific region, and the rich coastal waters of Africa are especially important, offering some of the best remaining habitats for these turtles to feed and grow. When it comes to nesting, hawksbills return to sandy beaches year after year. Major nesting sites include Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, the sunlit shores of Cuba, the pink sands of Barbados, and the tropical beaches of Puerto Rico, as well as the U.S. Virgin Islands, where generations of hawksbills have hatched and begun their journey to the sea. In the Pacific and Indian Oceans, Australia's Great Barrier Reef, the remote Solomon Islands, Indonesia's sprawling archipelago, and the pristine beaches of the Seychelles are home to some of the world's largest and most stable hawksbill populations, where dozens of turtles can sometimes be seen together. However, not all populations are thriving. In places like Hawaii and the Eastern Pacific, hawksbill numbers are alarmingly small, and these turtles are highly vulnerable to extinction, with only a handful of individuals left in some areas. Their fragmented distribution means that local threats, like habitat loss, pollution, and fishing, can have devastating impacts, putting entire populations at risk. Protecting hawksbills is a global challenge. These turtles are true ocean travelers, crossing international borders as they migrate between feeding grounds and nesting beaches. Only through international teamwork, research, and conservation efforts can we ensure that hawksbills continue to call these tropical waters home for generations to come. Despite surviving millions of years, hawksbills now face unprecedented threats. The illegal trade in their shells remains the greatest danger, fueling a black market for tortoiseshell products. Accidental capture in fishing gear, bycatch, kills countless hawksbills each year. Coastal development destroys nesting beaches, while artificial lights disorient both adults and hatchlings. Coral reefs, their feeding grounds, are under siege from climate change, pollution, and destructive fishing. Marine debris, boat strikes, and nest predation add to the gauntlet. Combined, these threats have pushed the hawksbill to the edge of extinction. Despite the odds, a global movement is fighting to save the hawksbill. Turtle excluder devices in fishing nets have saved countless turtles from bycatch. Marine protected areas and lights-out policies safeguard key nesting and feeding sites. Community-led conservation, like in the Solomon Islands, has sparked population recoveries. International treaties ban the tortoiseshell trade and foster cooperation across borders. Scientists use satellite tracking and genetic research to guide protection efforts. Every new discovery helps target conservation where it's needed most. Together, these actions offer hope for the hawksbill's future. Saving hawksbills starts with us. Never buy tortoiseshell products. Refusing them helps end the illegal trade. Reduce single-use plastics to keep oceans clean and turtles safe from debris. Join local beach cleanups, or keep beaches dark and clear if you live near nesting sites. Fill in holes and flatten sandcastles to help hatchlings reach the sea. Support conservation groups and spread awareness about hawksbill's plight. Choose sustainable seafood to reduce bycatch. Every action, big or small, makes a difference. Together we can ensure hawksbills continue to grace our oceans. The hawksbill's story is one of survival against the odds. For millions of years, these remarkable turtles have navigated the world's oceans, playing a vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of marine ecosystems. Their unique beak allows them to feed on sponges, helping coral reefs flourish and supporting countless other species. Yet despite their resilience, hawksbills now face some of the greatest challenges in their long history. Human pressures have pushed this ancient mariner to the brink, but hope remains. Pollution, habitat loss, and illegal hunting for their beautiful shells have devastated populations. Climate change threatens their nesting beaches and the coral reefs they depend on. But even in the face of these threats, the hawksbill's spirit endures. and so does the determination of those fighting for their survival. Around the world, people are rising to protect hawksbills, researchers, volunteers, and policymakers alike. Scientists track their migrations to better understand their needs, while local communities work tirelessly to safeguard nesting sites. International agreements and new laws are being put in place to curb illegal trade and protect critical habitats. Success stories in places like the Arnavan Islands and Barbados prove recovery is possible. In these regions, dedicated conservation efforts have led to growing numbers of hatchlings and healthier reefs. These examples show that with commitment and collaboration, we can reverse the decline and give hawksbills a fighting chance. The future of the hawksbill depends on our choices: fighting illegal trade, reducing bycatch, and restoring habitats. Every action, from supporting sustainable fisheries to planting mangroves, helps create a safer world for these turtles. By making conscious decisions, we can help protect not just hawksbills, but the entire web of life that depends on healthy oceans. Their survival is tied to the health of coral reefs and our oceans. When we protect reefs from pollution and overfishing, we also safeguard the future of hawksbills. Healthy reefs mean abundant food and safe shelter for these turtles and countless other marine creatures. The hawksbill's resilience is inspiring, but its recovery depends on our compassion and action. Each cleanup, each rescued turtle, and every voice raised for conservation makes a difference. Together we can turn the tide for this incredible species. Let's envision a future where hawksbills thrive on vibrant reefs and safe coastlines. Imagine oceans alive with color and movement, where turtles glide freely and communities celebrate their return. This vision is within reach if we act now. This future begins with awareness and is sustained by collective responsibility. Education, advocacy, and community involvement are the foundation of lasting change. When we inspire the next generation to care, we ensure that the fight for hawksbills continues. Let's work together to ensure the hawksbill's journey continues for generations to come. By protecting these ancient mariners, we honor the oceans and secure a brighter, more vibrant future for all life on Earth.